Good morning, everybody. Almost good afternoon. I'm on one of my PTs here in beautiful Pasadena, Maryland. One of my favorite spots right here. Mike's Crab House right over there. See the red building. Vero Beach, Pasadena, you know what's up. Oh, yeah. Haven't been. This is one of my favorite spots right here. Beautiful pond over there where the foxes hang out. Fox totem animal for someone out there. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great week and whatnot. I had to take, I took about 3 days off on here. Just to let you know, it's all good. Everything's good on my side of the Mississippi. Just was doing some family stuff and, errands, pool work. And yeah, so I just wanted to hop up on here and say what's up. Continue to let loose, live free. Practice those one or more good deeds a day, right? Give yourself and give others. This PAT, passing the athletic training, pat yourselves on the back, pat others on the back, lift each other up, love one another. Follow the 10 Commandments, all that good stuff. Put God first in everything I do. Hoorah. Semper Fidelis, all that good stuff. I think this is the first official session or video, motivational, inspirational video, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's my personal training, entrepreneurship, my career. The first one of the summer. June. Going into the summer officially. So let's get it. It's going to be a great summer. Starting to save up for vacay. Make sure you guys, hope you guys are doing great. Your P's and Q's for your goals, whether it be bucket list format, short term or long term. Hope you guys are doing great. Stay on your P's and Q's, walk the walk, talk the talk, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. Sweat, baby, sweat. It's good for you. Sweat out. If you eat, it's all about nutrition, calories in and calories out. If you guys like to party like me, every now and then, me and my wife, hey baby, how you doing? The next morning or after work or after school, whatever you do, make sure you get in a good workout, whether it be a jog, hit the gym, dumbbell, beginner, intermediate, vigorous, nature versus nurture. Don't overtrain. Make sure you stay hydrated and dress accordingly. Loose clothing is good for the summer the warmer months, of course. And yeah, treat yourself, comfort meals, all that good stuff. Don't overdo it. And as they say in the Marine Corps, have a good time, but not a damn good time, right? Which just means be safe out there. Don't drink and drive if you do. Adulting 101. Follow the law, right? And love one another. And remember, always be the bigger person. If someone has beef with you, or if you go out during these summer months, and people get crazy when it's hot out, Excuse me. If someone, irks you the wrong way, tries to fight you or something, especially when they're drinking or whatever, just always consider the source. Pray for them. Matthew 5:44. Pray for those who persecute you. Beatitudes. How you doing? And yeah, just pray for them. Always turn the other cheek, because it's not worth getting into a fight, a dispute, unless, even if they do hit you first. It's always good to walk away. Of course, self-defense always comes into play, but it's not worth, it's always good to walk away. It doesn't make you a coward at all. It makes you the opposite. It makes you strong. And they're the ones who are going to get in trouble and be dealt with, because they're the ones, just like Cain and Abel. Cain, you know that story, right? So always walk away, right? If you have to, run away, right? It's all good. Just like Jack Sparrow, we must fight to run away. It's true. It's not worth it. If someone does, girls and guys, however old you are, whether you're drinking or not, whether it's over a girl, I don't know. I hate violence. Zero tolerance for violence and stuff, man. Zero tolerance for racism, once again, and harassment and all that stuff. And always remember, you call that 911 number, inform people and friends. If someone is doing that to you, we gotta look out for each other and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to bullying and stuff. We gotta teach our kids, to stand up to them and stuff like that. And remember, I'm telling you, if they do hit you or something like that, it's always good to just walk away. Just try to walk away, brother. Tell someone about it, report it, and yeah, because it's not worth it. Because remember, they're the ones who are going to be getting dealt with in trouble, and they're the ones who are going to suffer in this life and the next life, right? Their eternal soul, right? unless they repent, but that's on them. That's up to God, right? Amen. Samuel, one of the judges. My name's Samuel. I don't know. Samuel is real dumpster here. Jacob. So yeah. Just like, but of course, forgiveness is divine. Just like the story of Joseph in the Bible, how his brother, he was a favorite son or something like that, right? And his brothers pushed him down the well, literally were like sold him, you know, without the father knowing. They're like, where's my son Joseph? You know, and he ended up being in, one of the princes of Egypt or something like that, right? Under the Pharaoh. And their brothers came to them because they needed help, his brothers, and he forgave them. He helped them. So that's how I am too, right? Be like that. Be that in a good way. You know, it's always good to be the bigger, that's called being the bigger person. You know, you kill them with kindness, love, peace, light, all that good stuff. That's what makes the world go around. It's not only good for you and your soul, of course, it's good for the whole entire environment, the world, your peers, right? P-I-E-R-S, your friends, your family, loved ones, and like our children. Our children will see us doing that, and they're going to grow up to do that too and love one another. You know, competition-wise, friendly competition. I understand all that stuff, but always keep it light, you know, for games, practices, competition, you know. Remember, always look them in the eye, say, good game, all right? Long story short, be a good sport. That had to be said, too, once again. And, of course, have fun for fellow athletes out there, whatever you do. So that was just a refresher on that during these, you know, these summer months. I usually always do that. I got to refresh people on that. Gentlemen, I know, you know, just be smart, all right? And, you know, it's not worth it. Once again, walk away, and God will deal with them. Because you don't want to get in trouble too, right? Ladies love that, all right? They love a peaceful man who walks away, a good man. Just like the movie Encino Man, like if you check that out with Brendan Fraser, you took the punch and you didn't even swing back, you know? And all the girls surrounded him and stuff, and like, hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. All the guys were like, dude, that's dope, man. That's how it is, dude. Take a punch, whatever, man. You ain't worth it. That's right, they ain't worth it. Especially the Marine I am. I took an oath, of course, when I was 17, 18 years old at MEPS, Glen Burnie Recruit Depot, to serve the country, to save people, to save others, to save my friends, my family, you know, everywhere. That's the Marine in me. Once a Marine, always a Marine, whether we're in or out of uniform, and that's forever. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Semper Fidelis, you're always a Marine. So I'm not gonna, if someone does try to come at me, you know, like the movie Dear John, kind of, you know, he's a veteran, like these guys try to fight him and stuff, because that's just how it is. People, I don't know, some people feel some type of way, jealousy, it's envy against veterans. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna, don't, you know, if you're a veteran or a police officer or whatever, you know, blue bloods, what's up? It's not worth fighting the civilians or fighting or getting in trouble with it. Not worth it, man. Because with the training we got, it's for protecting. Long story short, got to follow up on that. Track on that corporate dumpster here. Tracking, it's for protection, not to hurt other people. And always remember, consider the source. People are crazy out there, whether it be family, friends, whoever, strangers. You never know what they're going through. You never know what they're taking, right? Drugs, drinking, stuff like that. So always remember that. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But of course, self-defense is always a thing too. So if it does get to a point, let someone know. And, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I'm just going to keep that right there. All right, that's good wushu. All right. Well, once again, I took an oath to serve and protect. You know, as a Marine, I am forever. So I'm not going to ever use my training and stuff like that for, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. I'm never going to use it to harm anybody at all. You know, and that's especially true if someone hits me first. I'm still not going to do it, man, because I know the power and strength I got. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to walk away and be like, man, I'll pray for you. That's called being the bigger person. All right, so that's today's little session for this beautiful Tuesday going into the summer. Hopefully you guys remember this for summers to come, right? Legacy, 31 years old or however old you are. For the youngins, remember that stuff. Hope you guys really listen. You know, I've been through trials and tribulations too, stuff like that. Nothing too bad, but you know, I was never a violent person. But people have always, you know, some people, you know, not gonna mention any names, have tried to get in my face and fight me and stuff too. You know, don't do it. It's not worth it, right? Hacksaw Ridge, watch that movie. It's not worth it. I'm not a violent person. I don't hit people at all, ever. I serve and protect. So remember that to the younger generation as well, high school or college, 20s, however old you are, even, hopefully the elders, the older people can listen to this too, and it's not worth it, all right? Violence is never the answer. Just walk away. It's not worth it, man. Youngins, listen up, all right? Going into the beach week, senior week, new high school graduates, college, graduates or whatever, freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, teachers, we learn from the younger, right? Oldest I serve the younger. Remember, dude, it's not worth it, bro. Just kick back, be cool, have some drinks if you drink, whatever. You don't got to drink to have fun, of course. You know what I'm saying. Have a good time this summer, right? Pool weather, baby. Pool's open. Hit the ocean, whatever you do. If you guys are down for that, I love the ocean. All right, fox, spirit, totem animal. With great power comes great responsibility. And thanks for listening. All right, youngins, I'm telling you, I'm 31 years old. I'm still young myself. But I have an 8-year-old son too, and my nephews, niece, cousins, everybody. It's not worth it. All right. So remember, listen up. All right. We gotta love one another. All right. Teach them while they're young. All right. Remember. All right. I know I sound like a freaking storyteller old man right now. I got I'm a seasoned soul. I've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's people out there who've been through more stuff than me, of course. But I've had my adventures of life. Thanks. How you doing? Some people don't wave because they're a-holes. I'm just kidding. I don't think she saw me. She had a handicap sticker, so consider the source. I love it when people wave though. Like, I took a couple days off from my foot. I switched out my laces with my running shoes. See, the running shoes are a big thing. New Balances are awesome. I was wearing the Nikes and they were kind of hurting my feet. So if you guys got Nikes, remember that. I'm not trying to, hate or anything, but I'm just saying, New Balances, that's what they use. Go Fasters, that's what we use in the Marine Corps, man. They last a long time too. Camping, running, you can use them for anything. Work. But I switched out the laces and just because I don't know. Those laces were cool. And I put the cushion for footwork. I took the cushions out of the Nikes and I stacked them on top of the New Balances. So I got double cushion. So that's good for my feet too, when you're a runner like myself, cardio. So that's tips for anybody out there. Advice, extra cushion's always good. If you gotta switch laces or switch shoes, take care of your feet, right? And just I'm gonna let y'all go on that. And remember, the younger generation, older people too, everyone listen. It's not worth fighting. It's not worth being violent. Always walk away, right? And if they hit you first, walk away. If you got to, run away, drive away, wherever you are. Tell someone what's up. And if you got, of course, get the law involved, absolutely do it. Because that's why they're there, to protect, serve and protect, right? Hoorah. It doesn't make you a snitch or anything like that. Don't listen to all that bullcrap. That cowards, bullies say that when they're afraid of getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying? We got to teach our children. If you got to, you remember, you make that call, all right? Goes to my son, goes to all the children out there. And once again, for you high schoolers who just graduated, careful out there. No violence, don't fight. You get the picture. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to go too far into it. Got to repeat myself sometimes. So, it's 2025, so a lot of times it goes in one ear and out the other. Randy, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? But, and continue. Say one or more, 3 people a day. I'm doing a video. What's up? I'm not talking about myself. I'm doing a video session.
What are you on Facebook Live?
No, it's one of them YouTube Johns. I got like a little personal training thing I do. So it's my boy Randy. What's up?
Yo, what's good?
Yeah, man. All right, brother.
All right, buddy. Yup, have a good day.
All right, homie. You too, bro. Thanks. Yeah, but and to finish it all off, practice saying or really say 1 or 3 or more people you're thankful for every single day. You know what I'm saying? Tell them one way or another, whether it be physically, spiritually, text them, call them, social media swag, all that good stuff. That was my boy Randy, my friend Randy from high school and stuff. And we go way back. My brother, he's my brother Ben's age in heaven, but we're all tight. But anyways, shout out. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all go on that. Peace and namaste. Enjoy the day. I'm gonna go do my hygiene, finish it up, and I'm gonna get back on. My foot's feeling better after resting for a couple days. We're in the cushion, so I'm gonna get back on my goals of my P's and Q's of doing circuits. All right, I'm gonna do them circuits again and stuff since it's feeling a little bit better. Amen. Thank God. And I guess next time we're on here, I'm gonna try to think of some good ideas today, philosophy stuff or just cool stuff, motivational, inspirational stuff, whatever comes to mind. Brainstorm with my wifey and the Lord, of course. Let's see what comes into mind, and we'll do a Tai Chi session sometime soon too. So I'll be on here. All right. All right. God bless you all. Peace and namaste. Deuces.